And I'm sure today's evening function will be a grand one, and you will enjoy it more than what it was yesterday. Our chief guest for today is Mr. Walter Bailey, our ex-CEO and currently a senior advisor to the board of Ducab. I would request our chief guest for the evening to come and cut the cake. Thank you so much, Walter.
This is the song that we played in many of our distributor meetings in the early days. And this is how Ducab got the name we've got, because we are simply the best. This is how Ducab got its name. This is what we used to tell ourselves every morning when we woke and every evening when I went to bed. This is what I told myself. Ducab is simply the best. I can't do it quite as well as Miss Turner, but I try my best. This evening I'd just like to give you a brief idea of my impressions of Ducab from my perspective, because we all have our impressions of the company from our own perspective. We can't look at it from anybody else's. It's only our perspective. And when I joined Ducab in 1981, there were a few challenges. I have never heard of a better, more generic term for cable than Ducab. It says what it's on the label what we do. Ducab, we make cables. And so my strong argument was, yes, we were part of the BICC group, and I wasn't averse to putting somewhere at the bottom corner where nobody could see it, a tiny BICC, if that kept the lords and masters happy. But I wanted the strap line to say Ducab, the same as it does up there. And that was a challenge in those days. But they weren't all challenges, because the other thing that was a huge advantage, and in many ways it sounds a conflict, but because John Aldridge was such a good engineer, he surrounded himself with conceivably the best cable makers there ever been, in guys like Monish Roy, Roger Evans, Graham Cheetham, Neil Blackwell, plus they had a team of first-line cable makers, and we had a highly skilled, quality workforce. My first guiding principle was that quality at all costs, and it was quality and value that matters, not today's lowest price. Quality will be remembered long after today's lowest price is forgotten. And I also outlined to my team that quality is like the horizon. It's not a finite thing. You can't end with the best quality. There is always a better quality. And it is like the horizon. As you approach, so it retreats. And so you have to keep continually improving. And continuous improvement itself is not finite. It is a continuous process. And the amazing thing about continuous improvement is that the more you practice improvement, the better you become at it. The better you are able to improve. And the better you get, the better you are able to get. And I think that Those were real solid guiding principles. Turnover is vanity. Profit is sanity. Cash is reality. So we run our business for cash. Turnover's lovely, it makes us feel good, gives us a warm feeling. It doesn't put bread on the table. It just doesn't. So with those guiding principles, we went forward and we're still going forward today. And I believe that today, us here, have played our part in creating what I believe is the finest cable company ever, and I still believe that. And the other real benefit of these meetings, and one that I shall always cherish, and whenever I'm able, I will attend. I promise that. But the real kudos is that we are now ambassadors for the finest cable company ever. And that should make us all proud, because it makes me proud. We should never forget, turnover is vanity, profit is sanity, cash is reality. Thank you.
Presented to Mr. Walter Bailey. Yeah. That's the memento of the second Ducab Veterans reunion. That's Mr. Ram Sheshan taking the award from Mr. Walter Bailey.
Thanks to you. Good evening all. I think I did say last year, she didn't like me at all. I had a real bash when I reached home. I said, you are junior to me to do Ducab.
Hi everybody. Hi sir. Manu. Right. I'm Mr. K. Francis and my wife, Sheila. Two sons I have. One is in New Zealand, one is with me.
We are the biggest family today. I would request Edwin Thanagan.
Good evening everybody. I'm here with my entire battalion. The full team is here. So when I joined Ducab, I was alone. As a single I joined. When I left, she was with me. She got into the wagon in 94 and I went out of Ducab in 96 and then rest is history.
There everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to introduce my wife Parvati, and as you can see she is looking young and beautiful because and I had to work till I'm 74 for that.
Hello everybody. This is my beautiful wife Sabrina. I came in 1981, got married in 1983.
She is my wife, Manjula, and as I said, my son Karan did join me, and this year he has bunked his college 3 days so that he can come to Munnar.
Good evening everyone. My name is Pradeep Bhute. I joined Ducab March 24, 1980 and I retired on 30th April 2018, that is, I put up 38 years.
घर से निकलते ही कुछ दूर चलते ही ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारा झंझम हवा ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारा झंझम हवा खींचा गया हर
The debonair of the evening, Mr. Ram Shishin. Debonair. The Lady Dinah of the evening. The best couple of the evening. Mr. Laji and Mrs. Sabrina. You can collect the prize.